Action step number 1. Removing software programs and apps you do not use. Takes 5 minutes once a week. This will free up disk space and, more importantly, resources and services. This increases the efficiency and reliability of your system. There are 3 main options of removing programs or software from your computer. Number 1. Using programs and features utility from inside your control panel. Option number 2. Finding the program in the Start menu under All Programs and using the Uninstall program, which will be visible when you click on the folder of that program that you want to remove. These options may or may not be there, but these 2 methods usually work for uninstalling programs you do not need or use on your computer. But sometimes you need a program from the company that made the software so that you can remove it from your PC. These are called removal tools, and this is the 3rd option for removing a program or software from your computer. You only need this 3rd option if the first 2 options are not available to remove it. An example of this would be Norton Internet Security. There are others, but you only need them if the other 2 options are not available. And all you would have to do is go on to one of the search engines like Google, Yahoo or Bing and find them there and download it to your PC and run it. I will be showing you the example of how to do this with Norton Internet Security a little later on in this video. But if you're having trouble, drop me an email and I will get you sorted. If you can't find a removal tool for whatever program you are trying to remove. So, I have 2 examples of software programs that I don't use. One is Join Me, which is this guy here, which is just simply an app for connecting to other people's computers for webinars. And the second one is MediaGet, which is this guy here. And that is a tool for downloading media like music, movies, games and software. And I don't use either of them, so I want to get rid of them. Let's show you these 3 options of removing programs from your computer. So the first one that we were talking about, the first option was Programs and Features, which is in your control panel. So go down here to Start, click on Start and go up here to Control Panel. Click on Control Panel and this Control Panel utility will open and you'll see the different options here. Now sometimes it may be set to large icons or small icons, and if it is, what you will see is this, and these are all the different applications and utilities that are available on your computer. This is Windows 7, so there's a few very handy tools in here. Now the one that we're interested in is Programs and Features, so this guy here. Click on that one and then it'll open the utility for uninstalling or changing a program. Now I'm just going to go back and we'll show you the other one, large icons. It's just that the icons are larger, so if you have trouble looking at the screen you'd use this option. But either way, it depends on what way your system is set up. So it could be in categories. And this is usually the way most computers are set up, in category, right? So the one that we're interested in here is Programs, Uninstall a program. And by clicking this guy, Programs and Features will open. Okay? So now we want to remove Join Me. Okay, so we have to look for that program in Programs and Features. So if we scroll down along here, you'll find it there, Join Me. Click on it and go up here to Uninstall /change. Now you can just double click on it there or click that button. So we'll just double click on it. So once we double clicked on it, it disappeared. You see, because it was a small program, like really small. It's just for connecting out onto the internet, and it's a very small program, so it just disappeared straight away. But if I just give you another example, like, let's see, Lexmark, right? This is a printer, an old printer. I don't use it anymore, so we'll double click on that guy. We just click on him, and then click on uninstall, or double click on it, and it'll go user account control. Do you want to allow the following program to make changes to this computer? Click yes, and then this guy will come up. This will uninstall the Lexmark 4300 series from your system. Do you wish to continue? If you click yes, then it will uninstall it, basically. Okay, so click yes, and you'll see it there now. It's removing. To complete the uninstall process, your computer must be restarted. No, I will restart later, but you should just click yes and let your computer restart, because it has to go and clear out the registry for that program. So there's little registry entries for this program for the printer, so you need to restart it to clear out all that stuff. Okay, but we're going to set it for no here, because we want to continue this video. Just another point here while I'm still in programs and features. There are certain things that you should not uninstall. Anything from the Intel Corporation, and you're not sure, especially if it's from Intel Corporation, make sure you check out online whether it's okay to remove these or not. You will get the information on your search engine about these different programs. There's any amount of information about them. So if you wanted to uninstall them, again, if you're having trouble, just send me an email and I'll set you straight. And other ones that you should not remove usually is these guys, Microsoft Corporation programs. Again, you can go out and check and see, are these being used by your computer, or are they important? And one other one that you should not remove is your graphics card entries here. Nvidia Corporation is the graphics card in this computer. So just make sure you can check for all of these things out online anyway. If you're having a problem, you think it can be uninstalled or not. Okay, so that's how you remove a program from programs and features in Control Panel. Now, the other option that's available to you on the computer is click on Start and go to All Programs. Now, the other one we were looking at here was Media Get, right? So we'll see now, can we find that program in All Programs? We'll scroll down along through them here, all these folders here, and we'll see Media Get 2. And sure enough, there's an uninstall Media Get. So if you double click on this guy here, that will uninstall that Media Get program. So it comes up with this little box. Are you sure you want to uninstall Media Get? Click yes. It can take a couple of minutes for it to get running. See, it's after uninstalling there. Uninstall is complete, so just click OK. It's just taking its time uninstalling it there. So again, you could have went into Control Panel, into Programs and Features, and uninstall that program in here as well. So there's the two main options. Now, sometimes you don't have either of those options. It's not in Control Panel, or it's not in All Programs. You can't uninstall it from All Programs or Control Panel. Then you have to go out and check online. And we'll just move this guy up here so you can see what we're at. So we're going to take the example of Norton Security, Norton Removal tool. So you'd type in Norton. If it was something else you were looking for a removal tool for, now you might be able to see that. You aren't able to see it. So Norton, and it comes up there, removal tool. What if it was something else that you wanted to delete? You'd type in the name of it and then type in removal tool. I can't spell. Removal tool Norton. So you click on that guy and you'll see Norton.com, and this is the first one here. This is just an advertisement. So this is the first one here. Another way of finding these removal tools is on CNET. It can be very good for finding removal tools for programs that you want to remove. I'll just show you the website there. So it can be handy. It's usually this green button here that you'd use to download it. Okay. Now, so we'll go back to Norton.com. So this is it here. This is the one you'd click on that one, and Norton by Semantic will come up. Now, it'll ask you a few questions to download Norton Removal Tool. Which version you have of the software, of the security. Right, you have 5 different options there. So we'll just pick the first one there, and the second one actually. So click on it there, and then it'll give you download Norton Removal Tool. Save the file to the Windows desktop. So click on that guy there, and then this guy, because I'm using Mozilla Firefox, so this is the way it's downloaded with this. If you were using Internet Explorer, it would probably come down at the bottom of your browser. You'll see a little box open up. Do you want to download? And you just click yes or save or whichever. So click on save there. And Norton Removal Tool will be downloaded. Double click on it just to open it. Now, I don't have Norton on my PC, but this is what you do if you were to any of these. You see the way it has all the different antivirus, anti-spam, ghost, password, all these guys down along here. So you just click next and it'll remove any of these if you had one of these. Okay, so that's how you'd remove it, by using a removal tool. And again, it could be for a different software than Norton. Okay, so that's how you remove programs from your computer. And don't worry too much about if you're not sure whether you can remove it or not. As I said, go out onto the internet, onto the browser, onto Google, and search for information about can it be removed, and you will find loads of information about removing the program. Okay.